Okay, so another victory. I counted it as a victory today against Kent
All right.
State. 19-17 now. If we were keeping score, which I treated it like that, you guys beat them again. In that match, what went into knocking off Kent State for 2 years in a row?
I think same that goes into every match. Just a lot of preparation, a lot of training, a lot of discipline, and for that one, a lot of time. The last time we competed was early March at the MAC championship, so we had a lot of time off, and they had a lot of time off. So just a lot of things could happen over that 8-month period, and our guys stayed focused, especially the last 4 months since September. Did everything they were supposed to do. Discipline, weight, ate right, had a good GPA, and got an opportunity to compete today. And I think for the most part, they made the most of it.
First time out on the mat today. Buffalo match gets canceled. Craziness. Kent State got canceled down at App State. I think North Carolina's had 2 cancellations.
Yeah.
Lehigh's been canceled. There's been all these cancellations, Josh. What do you say to your guys when things get canceled and it's out of your hands?
Well, just exactly that. We can control what we can control. And I'm sure that's a lot of what coaches are telling all their student athletes around the country. We have to be prepared and be ready to go when the time comes. I think this was the perfect example of it. Just not kind of relaxing, not taking it easy, but staying on the grind and just being ready. With this short season, we might only get 4 or 5 matches for our guys. So we really have to make everyone count and make them important as the next one and get prepared. So we've just been staying positive with our guys, trying to communicate everything that's going on with them, giving them the information as it comes into us and just passing it on. And our guys have done extremely well. They're listening, they're working hard, they're doing all the right things, and we're certainly proud of them, and we will continue to expect them to act that way and continue them to be better, be better than they were the week before, and build on what they accomplished today.
Patrick wins the match. Overtime match, I knew he was going to win.
Yeah.
Crazy match. Bunch of reviews. Gold's a nut job. That guy's out of control.
Yeah.
Patrick's a journeyman. He keeps great position. Easy takedown in overtime. Close to being a reversal to his back at the end. With the crazy overhook, inside trip throw.
Yeah.
But he's able to take it in overtime like that.
Yeah.
Then against Fenton, he gets dinged on the shoulder. Is he all right? What do you got to do to get that guy to the NCAA tournament? And will he be back next year?
Yeah, I'm not sure what his injury is at this point. They thought it was bad enough that he couldn't continue the match. So we'll have to evaluate that, get with our trainer, and kind of see where he stands at this point. Like we talked last night, he improved so much from the beginning of last season to the end of last season. Just his confidence, kind of getting his feet back under him, and we would expect that of this year. I think his first match, he gritted it out. Last year at this time, or early in the season, he was losing those close matches when he was winning at the end. So he was able to find a way, dig deep, and it's hard to get into wrestling shape when you're not actually wrestling in matches. So we're wrestling matches as much as we can in the room, but again, we're trying to keep our guys healthy. We're trying to abide by the protocols. They can only wrestle so many guys every day. So it's been tough getting in wrestling shape, and today was a good start to do that for us.
You've done so well with transfers. You got an App State transfer in Smucker. You got a transfer from Old Dominion because they dropped their program in Caprella. You got Patrick from Buffalo, Robinson from Buffalo. How do you do so well? The guys I just named, 3 of the 4 won against Kent State.
Yeah.
How do you do so well with transfers, Josh?
Well, I guess a lot of times, I think the one thing, Ohio kids sometimes want to go away for school. And when they look to come back to Ohio, I think we're a school that people are really looking at and saying, hey, they're doing all the right things. You can get a good education there, and the city of Cleveland is what it is. It's a great place where people want to go to school. I think the other part of that is the reputation that our coaching staff has in the way we treat our guys respectfully. We're fair with them, and I think it's just people see that and they want to send their kids here to be coached by us, to be part of the team that we're building, and again, to receive a great education here at Cleveland State.
What's next?
Well,
what's allegedly next?
Yeah,
what's on
next?
the schedule next? How about
That's
that?
a good question. So we're as of right now, we don't have anything scheduled for next weekend. We're obviously talking with some schools, kind of feeling some things out, and get the guys off tomorrow. Come back Monday, get back at it, start working on some areas, and just get back to our training and routine. And we have, like you saw, we have a lot of young guys that will continue to learn, and we have a lot of older guys that will expect to continue to take a leadership role and guide these young guys for whatever's next.
I know that you're not the coach at Lock Haven, and I understand that. Just your twin that you shared some room space with for 9 months. But what are you hearing out of Lock Haven, Pennsylvania? Are we going to see them potentially this year?
I think there's a chance. Obviously you've seen Bloomsburg's back in, Edinburgh's back in the fight, Clarence back. So there's always a chance. I think when you have other state programs that are making that commitment to wrestling, I think you'll see Lock Haven, definitely have some discussions about coming back into it. And as we've seen, Lock Haven has a really good program. They have some great tradition. They're one of the best state schools out of the last couple of years, and I'm sure they're itching to get back in. But there's a lot of things that go into those discussions, and it might not be in the cards for them. But I think on their end, they'd love to compete. So we'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks, and see what they end up deciding.
Double XL, you've got that right.
Double XL.
Fat guy shirt.
Yep.
Okay. You got anything else from me?
Nope. That's it, Zeb. Appreciate your work. Always good to get these guys in front of the camera. Showcase Cleveland State Wrestling, Cleveland State University. I think we're putting a great product out on the mat, and we'll look to continue to build.
All right, Josh, thanks for the time. Good luck to you guys.